Welcome to the video library here at Just Us Friends, where we have a collection of videos that hopefully will help you get through rough spots as you need them. And I hear frequently from people that anxiety is almost debilitating for many of you. Some of you have full-blown out-and-out anxiety attacks that greatly limit your life and the things that you are able to go out and tackle in the world. Some of you even live with anxiety in such incapacitating ways that you stay home in your house and you're almost afraid to go out of the door. Some of you too lay awake at night thinking of the scary things that up your anxiety level so greatly that you can't go to sleep. I know many of you who are off going to meetings or having a confrontation with a boss or having to work something out with a friend, and you're almost unable to breathe. You're so nervous about having this discussion or going for that job interview. Anxiety can be something that you have inherited genetically, and it seems to run in families, a propensity to have more anxiety than others. And it certainly can be made worse depending on how much coffee you drink. And for some of you, eating too much sugar or having your blood sugar crash because you've had too many carbohydrates. It does seem to help to get plenty of exercise as a way to help ameliorate anxiety and to bring your brain back into balance. There's even some research right now that's going on that shows that maybe a disturbance in hormone levels contributes to anxiety. And then, for sure, there are those of you who have gone through so much trauma or abuse, especially in early childhood, that it has affected your brain development. And your brain has a harder time handling stress, and you're more likely to have anxiety response in the face of additional trauma or difficult situations. If you have had a history of any of these possible problems that has contributed to your anxiety, it is a good idea to go and get an evaluation by a doctor, depending on how severe it is and how it might help you to take medication. That's something you can work out with your doctor. There are medications that can help you, and certainly things like getting plenty of sleep and plenty of exercise and not having too much caffeine can help you, especially on those times where you're having to face extra challenges. You also might want to be careful about the environmental circumstances you put yourself in. If you're someplace where there's a lot of loud music blaring and a lot of chaos, and even a circumstance of fluorescent lights or electromagnetic fields, all of that can add to the stress of your brain and your body. One of the things, though, that I want to share with you that we can do together is to learn to comfort yourself and to bring your brain and body back into balance as much as possible. So one option is to do a little rehearsal. Let's say you're going into a meeting tomorrow with the boss where you have to talk about your performance, or you're going to an interview and your anxiety is high, I want to encourage you to take some time to visualize ahead of time what is going to happen in that meeting, and comfort yourself and let yourself feel soothed and supported by your own internal voice. So instead of that voice saying, oh, you're going to blow it, take the time to give yourself the messages that would be most healing and most comforting and that you most need to hear. So you're feeling anxious, you take a couple deep breaths, and then in your mind's eye, see yourself walking into that meeting. See the person you're having the discussion with, and take deep breaths, relax, tell yourself, relax, let go, I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to do this well. And then watch the play in your head for a little while longer and see it going well, seeing it positive. And if your anxiety level gets high again, breathe. Take some more deep breaths. Tell yourself, this is going well. This is going to work out just fine. I'm going to be okay. And see yourself all the way through to the end of the little visualization and walking out there feeling proud of yourself, feeling like you accomplished your goal, you did the best you can. Now, if there are times when you're facing anxiety and you have a full-blown anxiety attack and your heart starts to race and you can't get your breath, then there are little hints, and you've heard probably of breathing in and out of a paper bag or putting your head down between your knees if you feel a little faint, walking outside and getting some fresh air if you need to, going for a walk. It can be pretty scary to have an anxiety attack, and some people feel like they're having a heart attack. And certainly if you have any fear that you're having a heart attack, you should go and get it checked out at the emergency room. But if you've had anxiety attacks before, again, patting yourself, comforting yourself, telling yourself, I'm going to be fine, breathing slowly, letting yourself have a drink of cold water, splashing your face with water, moving, all of that can help you. But take some time, a little bit, before you do anything that's stressful. Go through your body, breathe deeply, relax, let go, and think of your brain coming into harmony and balance, soothing yourself, and then going forward with more confidence. Good luck to whatever you're facing, and I know you'll do fine.